Good evening, basketball fans. We're here. We're at the finals. It's the It Should Go Without Saying all-time NBA draft final. Now, over the period of 4 weeks, all three teams had played each other at least, once a week. 2 home, 2 away. There's been some crackers. There's been 2 overtime games. There's been games where comebacks have come from 20-plus points down. It's all been happening. The stars have been out to play. We are down to the final 2, and here they are. Team Ads holding home court versus Team Punter, who was unlucky to snatch a home court victory after the final game of the regular season against this very Team Ads. Now, home court might not mean a lot. We're yet to see home court be a major factor in the series, but it is a final, so anything can happen. It's a 1-game playoff. Winner takes all. Winner gets all the bragging rights. That's right. And we'll be doing a follow-up podcast on the It Should Go Without Saying podcast. So if you haven't seen them, listen to it before, please check it out. Link is in the description down below. Now, if you do like this game, if you do like the playlist that we've put together, the series so far, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you've got any suggestions for other, NBA all-time scenarios or simulated games that you'd like to see, please drop us a comment just down below. We've already put up one video. I think it was the 90s team versus a viewer put through their current day NBA greats with a couple of oldies in there for good measure. But that was a really good game to watch. Would love to do some more of them. So definitely drop a comment and we'll see what we can do. Now, I've talked enough. I'm going to go through these teams very quickly and then we're going to get into the games. We are going to go through the away team first. It's Team Punter, finishing with a record of 4 wins and 4 losses over the 4 weeks. He has a lineup of Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, Jerry West, Larry Bird, Kevin Durant, Scottie Pippen, Shaquille O'Neal, Steve Nash, Charles Barkley, Ray Allen, Kevin McHale, and Tracy McGrady in that 12th spot. That is a lineup to be reckoned with. And hopefully it can be reckoned with by my team, Team Ads, who has a lineup of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Wilt Chamberlain, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Stephen Curry, Julius Erving, Kawhi Leonard, Gary Payton, Walt Frazier, and the Admiral, David Robinson, in at that 12th spot. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Let's get down to the action and see the final of the all-time NBA matchups. It Should Go Without Saying draft.
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Standing 6'1", number 12, John Stockton. At power forward, standing 6'9", number 35, Karl Malone. At center, standing 7'1", number 14, Wilt Chamberlain. At the other forward position, standing 6'6", number 24, Payton. At the other guard position, standing 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. Your head coach is Greg Popovich. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Bird out there with Durant. Then it's Russell. Then there's West. And it's Johnson in at the guard position. And for the Lakers, Malone is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Stockton. And there's Bryant. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Johnson outside. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Malone.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's West. Bird. Malone with the block. And they're able to recover.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And he makes the first.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years. Slam it home, always looking to stuff with style.
Now here's Bird, sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Malone outside. Chamberlain against Russell. Chamberlain's shot is off. Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Johnson against Stockton. Chamberlain trying to get open. Stockton's shot is good.
You know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Goes up on the high post. That one falls. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Chamberlain. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Chamberlain.
Hey, Kevin, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Malone, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Bird's got 5.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Passes it to Malone. Here's Kobe. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
KD passes to West. That gives them the lead.
Boy, that's a nice-looking stroke, isn't it, Kevin? From the mid-range area, shoulder squared, elbow in perfect alignment, follow through. Jerry West, picture perfect.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And that's now 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Johnson double-teamed. Bird right side. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Fourth, the Suns.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Unloads. They grab their own miss. And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his third bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bird against Chamberlain. Puts it up from 15. Count the basket. Bird's got 7 points in the game.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Jordan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over West. And there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
Johnson outside. Over Stockton. Here's Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Malone. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
The first one falls.
You know, individually, Russell affects the game in so many ways, but as a teammate, I just think he elevates everybody else's play, makes them better.
No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Stockton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A nice shot by Bird.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now, here is Chamberlain. 7 points in the game. They double team Chamberlain. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Phoenix has possession. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. Here's Bird. He's got 9. Puts one up from 19. And there's Jerry West on the assist by Bird. West has got 5 points so far. Stockton kicks to Jordan. The pass to Bryant. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Stockton. Pass to West. And here is Johnson. 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away, Chamberlain with the block. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Kobe. And another basket for the Lakers.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the Suns call time here. What do you think on average rookies are having a greater impact on their teams now than in decades past?
I really don't think so, Kevin. You can go back and look at the numbers historically. Every draft class usually has 6 to 10 rookies that have a significant impact on their respective teams. And of those 10, perhaps 10 or 12, maybe only a few are going to be on playoff teams just because of the nature of the draft. I don't really think that's changed tremendously over the decades.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Giannis, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Malone. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Stockton.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
And 3 from Jordan. And Shaq pulls it down.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Nash, here we go. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. A three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 3. O'Neal kicks it over to Nash. Now the dish to Allen. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Jordan. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Shaq. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Shaq's got his second basket.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
Puts it up from 17. No good from Jordan. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. O'Neal passes to Nash. Here's O'Neal. Curry brings the double. Jordan against Nash. 4 on the shot clock. Shaq down low. And the rejection by Curry.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Curry after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Leonard finds Curry. And again, the Lakers no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Pippen. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Jordan has it in the corner. He dishes it to Curry. Leonard the bounce pass. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Giannis kicks to Bryant. Can they get it? Come on. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Phoenix. Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. Pass to Kobe. On the wing, Giannis. Clock at 6. And here's Leonard. Guarded by O'Neal. Curry outside. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Nash. Looks for Barkley. Gets it to him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Leonard. Outside, Kobe. And here's Leonard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Los Angeles with another miss. Pippen against Leonard. Pippen, the pass to Nash. Here's Allen. Barkley outside. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Giannis.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About 1/7 of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. Now here's Giannis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They need this. And no good on the last second attempt this time. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Nash. Barkley is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Allen, and it's Pippen in at the small forward position. Here's Shaq. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal kicks to Pippen. Shoots over Leonard. Pippen can't hit. Lakers trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. He's almost 7 feet tall. He makes it look effortless.
Nash, the pass to O'Neal. Outside, Robinson. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Down low, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now, here's Nash. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Giannis up top, guarded by Pippen. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Curry against Nash. Allen outside. Pass to Barkley. Good on the shot. Barkley's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the dunk by Giannis.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And now Nash pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Allen slams it in.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Frazier, he's checked in for Leonard. And Phoenix also making a switch. McHale's checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Giannis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his third assist on the night. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
So it's the Lakers now. And so Curry will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Erving. To the inside. Giannis inside. He's against McHale. Here's Giannis. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Nash, the pass to O'Neal. Dishes to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nash, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, I love the focus of Nash. He's unflappable. Even when being pestered and harassed by defenders, he never blinks.
Now, here is Erving. No points in the game yet for him. Frazier outside. Basket counts, and the Lakers lead by 1.
And you know, Kevin, what you like about Walt, putting the ball on the floor completely under control, even when he's in attack mode.
Antetokounmpo against Nash. Here's McHale. No good on the shot, so the Lakers will take it the other way. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Chamberlain's checked in for Robinson. Malone comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Stockton in for Curry. Good on the second free throw.
And, guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Erving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
Now here's Johnson. And there's the pass to Durant. Back to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Russell with a wide-open look. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A nice shot by Erving.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
KD finds Johnson. Bird right side. Trying to get open as Johnson. Offensive rebound. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Erving. And it's sent back by Russell.
Great timing there. Outstanding instincts by Bill Russell. Then the long, long reach. It's a wrap.
Here's Johnson. Poked away. Erving with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Snatched up. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 11 points.
Well, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
Kobe's checked in for the Lakers.
Bryant.
Johnson against Stockton. Russell kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Russell. They could use a bucket. Hurd. Russell trying to free himself up, but he recovers it.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Stockton against Johnson. Stockton passes to Chamberlain. Here's Kobe. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Kobe's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Lakers leading by 8. Stockton dishes to Jordan. Pass to Chamberlain. Stockton outside. Pass to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. They get it back. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 13.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Phoenix calls timeout. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Here's Johnson. And no good. Good D by Stockton. Los Angeles leading by 10. Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such aplomb. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Johnson surveying the floor. He kicks it to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Look, we've talked about footwork, but a player's hands, how he catches, how he passes, the use of his hands are huge. And there are a couple guys out there that are great at that.
Kawhi Leonard has got some mitts unlike any other in the league. I mean, he's not that tall. He's long-armed, and his hands are humongous. That ball looks like a tennis ball in his hands. And not only are they big, they're good. He's active with them on defense, and he's very strong in how he handles the ball offensively. You know, I think about a guy in terms of maybe not size, but really good hands. Jokic, his hands are phenomenal.
And you can see that Durant has an incredible drive. He wants to be an all-time legend when it's all said and done.
And both free throws good for Durant. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past. But the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Lakers. With the shot, Russell, it's good on the putback.
Really crashing that offensive glass, the instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance points.
Now here's Stockton. 6 points for him. Kobe draws the double. They get a hand on it, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. So it's the Lakers now. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Suns trail by 12. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Shot's good from West.
Yeah, and even with that hand in his face, Kevin, West leans back a little bit, just creating enough space to get the shot off.
Now here's Jordan. Phoenix grabs the miss. Russell's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Jordan to the paint. And there's Karl Malone on the assist from Michael Jordan. And the Lakers lead by 10.
I like the touch from Malone inside there. I mean, one of the most accomplished scorers in the game, without a doubt.
Johnson kicks to KD. Drills it from outside. KD's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Jordan against West. Fader on the way. That one good for 2. Jordan's got 6.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
One-on-one fast break. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Jordan doing a nice job leaking out slyly. Excellent in transition.
West outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks. Obviously, a lot of points. When you control the paint, you control the game. I was the master of controlling my paint. Shaquille.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
All right, we are in for a hell of a second half. The Lakers team ads getting out in front in that quarter. A little bit of a gap. Let's take a look into the box score at our top performers for the first half. And in number one spot, it's the man, Kobe Bryant. 15 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He has been the spark plug today, 7 from 12 from the field, and really setting the tone in a finals-like atmosphere, given we are in the finals. Kobe definitely stepping up, 18 minutes. Wilt, well, a double-double in the first half with 4 huge blocks to go with it, 13 points and 11 boards. Definitely 2 key performers here. Giannis, great off the bench with 10 points, 3 big blocks. I think the blocks has been the big defensive story through a lot of this regular season, and now in the finals, it's probably one of the main reasons the Lakers have kept the Team Punter Suns to a pretty average shooting average. Key performances for the second half. We need to look out for Michael Jordan, who started to heat up there. 8 points and 3 assists. Been pretty quiet as far as the GOAT's standards go. But I'm sure if he lifts in the second half and Kobe continues on his tirade, the team ads and the Los Angeles Lakers are going to be in great stead. Notables there. Steph Curry also not getting on the board. Only the 3 assists and a rebound to his name. No points. Let's look across to Team Punter and the Phoenix Suns. Larry Legend Bird really keeping them in there. The first quarter was a lot tighter than the halftime lead suggests. 11 points to the Legend, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And Chuck off the bench. Charles Barkley, 8 points and a rebound. Kevin Durant, very quiet. He's going to have to lift if Phoenix are to have any chance of coming back and making a contest of this final. Jerry West, 7 points, not terrible. We look Shaq already with the 10 boards, doing great off the bench. And Magic Johnson, another one that's going to need to lift along with Bill Russell, Punter's overall first pick, just the 3 points and 6 rebounds. There is going to be a requirement for Bill to lock down Wilt Chamberlain in the second half. On to the deeper team comparison, and look at that story. 60% from the field, team ads, and the Lakers to 41. It looks like Team Punter are trying to get the shots up, but that defense from team ads is just proving too much at the moment. An 11-point deficit. The big question now is, can Team Punter's Phoenix Suns rally in the second half and make a show of it? Let's get back to the action for all, and I'll see you guys after the game.
We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Chamberlain is out there with Malone. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Stockton. And it's Bryant in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Johnson against Stockton. Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Durant, the pass to Bird. It's stolen by Bryant. Passes it to Stockton. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Stockton's got 9.
You've got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly three-point shooter and has textbook form.
High post try. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The three from KD. The shot's good on the assist by West. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, you know, Kevin, because the defense pays so much attention to West, his teammates can find a lot of open spaces.
Chamberlain kicks to Kobe. And the pass to Malone. Lakers working the ball around now. Clock at 6. On deep. Great D that time from Bird.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Stockton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here's Johnson looking to get back on track here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, the court awareness of Magic Johnson, coupled with his 6'9" size, make him as unique a point guard as we've ever seen, who does everything for this team.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Stockton passes to Jordan. Malone kicks to Stockton. Back to Malone. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 5 assists in the game.
Stockton's so good at passing the ball. One of the best dime droppers in the game.
No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 15, and Jordan has it in the corner. It's stolen by West. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Phoenix, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Giannis, he's checked in for Karl Malone. And the Suns also making a change. Nash is checked in for Johnson. And both free throws good for West. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. West against Jordan. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, Kevin, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10, and it goes down 2 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Jordan against West. Jordan inside, and he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Feeds it to Kobe, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Some changes for the Lakers. Robinson's checked in for Chamberlain. Erving comes in for Kobe. And it's Frazier in for Michael Jordan. And for the Suns, O'Neal's checked in for Russell. Pippen comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Allen in for West. Now here's Nash. It's Allen on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pippen dishes to Bird. And the rejection by Giannis. Inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention, and there Erving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Giannis against Nash. Allen outside. On the wing, Bird. Over Stockton. Bird misses. And so Giannis will bring it up for Los Angeles. Erving surveying the floor. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. It'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Now, here's Nash. Stockton outside. Stockton draws the double. Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Pippen.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Now here's Stockton. 11 points in the game. Here's the floater. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 4th.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Steph Curry's checked in for the Lakers. McHale's checked in for Phoenix. Robinson hits them both.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Allen surveying the D. Then for 3, another 3 for Phoenix.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision, and pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
Now here's Allen. He's got 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The man of a million moves, Kevin McHale, wrote the textbook on how to operate in the post.
And that one falls for McHale.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Lakers. Barkley, he's checked in for Phoenix. And McHale drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Curry on the wing, defended by Nash. Curry passes to Erving. Outside Robinson. Giannis outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
Now here's Erving. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And that one falls for Erving. And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Both free throws good for Erving.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Nash, the pass to O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers leading by 17. Down low. And Robinson that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Now here's Nash. Here's Barkley, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific season. 4th in scoring, 7th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Erving.
And not many guys Erving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
First one falls for him.
And, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Lakers leading by 19. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Johnson in the corner. To the paint. Here's Barkley. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Nash. And Barkley throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Robinson. He's got 6. Kicks to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Shaq's got 11 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Erving. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the shot goes down. Curry's got 6.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
Now here's Nash. The dish now to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That'll put Shaq on the line. That's on David Robinson. And the Lakers with some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jordan in for Erving. And for the Suns, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Pippen. And West subs in for Steve Nash. The free throw off from O'Neal. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Curry. Count that one. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
West against Curry. West passes to KD. He can't get that one to fall.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That free throw good from Chamberlain. And the Lakers making a change here. Bryant's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Russell's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Phoenix has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Looking to end his cold spell. At the elbow, Prez. Johnson dishes to Barkley. Chamberlain with the block. And he gets it back.
Wilt Chamberlain. That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Suns, Barkley taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barkley. Both free throws good from Prez. Outside Jordan. Over West. Misses.
Excellent defense there. We know what kind of competitor West is. I mean, right up on top of the shooter there.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Magic Johnson is out there with West. And it's Durant. Then it's Russell. And it's Barkley in at the power forward position.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebound. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
Now Johnson. The feed to Barkley. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 14 points for Prez.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Jordan high post. West is there. Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Kobe, that's for 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Mark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, 1 in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt, about a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Pass to West, and now the Suns a fast break. Malone with the block. Here's Frazier. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Barkley outside. Right side, Russell. It's Durant on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now Frazier after the missed 3 from KD. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent, 35% work ethic, because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Many can work really hard and not be NBA caliber. So I think there's, I took that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
Michael Jordan is checked in for Frazier. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Bird with the bucket. Stockton with it. Pass to Kobe. Here's Jordan. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
KD's shot is good.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Jordan the pass to Stockton. Johnson kicks it to West. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Lakers leading by 17. Stockton outside. Passes it to Malone. And they double up Jordan over West. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Durant over Bryant. Durant, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Phoenix with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And it's West missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Here's Russell. Out to West. Russell passes to Bird. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Malone. Last season, the NBA announcing the launch of a league in Africa, along with FIBA. Clark, what do you think of that move?
I think it's another example, Kevin, of the globalization of the game and the NBA's intentional, purposeful way of expanding and continuing to grow the game for the sake of the business of basketball, which is a game that obviously you and I love.
And Clark, we see so many foreign players come into the NBA and play well. Not just play, but play well.
Yeah, and not just Africa, although
right.
A number of players from Africa, but a number of different countries have signed on. It could make for a more exciting league.
Great positioning on the putback. Chamberlain got 4 points this quarter.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
And the shot goes in. 8 points for Johnson.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Chamberlain. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. He feeds it to Russell. Just 3 to shoot. Nice D from Bryant.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
West with the ball, picked up by Bryant. West dishes to Johnson. He kicks it to Bird. Here's Russell, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And what you love about Russell is he plays to his strengths. Nothing fancy, just goes right to one of his bankable moves.
Now here's Stockton, stolen by Bird. Here's Johnson, banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Stockton passes to Kobe. Knocks it loose.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Johnson against Jordan. Johnson down low. Chamberlain with the block. Yes, that goes in. Lakers leading by 17. Stockton passes to Malone. From 17 feet out. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Malone. Jordan's got 12 points in just the second half. Stockton against Johnson. West outside. The pass to Durant. 4 on the clock. Russell trying to free himself up. That one's not going to go. Nice defense from Malone.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Free throw good. Bird. Bird hits them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Pass to Malone. Bryant against KD. The try. Oh, what a dunk!
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
And that one falls for Bryant. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
Shooting in Los Angeles, Karl Malone. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Malone.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And both free throws good for Malone. Suns trail by 20. Johnson right side. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Ball's knocked loose. And they double up Jordan. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's the Lakers with it. Malone dishes to Stockton. Here's Jordan. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. West with a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. Chamberlain with it. Feeds to Jordan.
Wilt Chamberlain. He's 4-17.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 16. Johnson down low. He's covered by Stockton. Durant wide open. He fires. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
West against Jordan. Passes to Chamberlain. And it's sent back by KD.
Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Here's Johnson, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for Suns, Magic Johnson at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Robinson's checked in for Chamberlain. Leonard comes in for Kobe. Frazier, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Payton in for John Stockton. Phoenix also making some changes. Shaq is checked in for Russell. McHale comes in for Larry Bird. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for West. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Malone. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
All right, what a performance, Team Ads. Congratulations on a huge victory, extending that halftime lead, really knuckling down and just going to work. I thought either Jordan or Kobe were going to get player of the game, but we forgot about this man. The only man in NBA history to have scored 100 points, has stepped up and with a huge 23 and 20 rebound game. 23 points, 20 rebounds. You heard it right, with 6 huge blocks to lead Team Ads and the Los Angeles Lakers to victory. A massive performance from Wilt Chamberlain. Not to discredit Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, both scoring 22 points each. Jordan with a rebound, 4 assists, and Kobe with the 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Really active. An absolutely amazing performance from the Team Ads Big 3. These were the first 3 players that Ads picked. And wow. Just wow. What a performance. Giannis, great work off the bench with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Stockton, a double-double, 11 points, 10 assists, and 3 steals. It was their defensive work. It was their defensive work that really kept Phoenix at arm's length the whole game. Karl Malone, a double-double, 10 and 10, and 3 blocks. It was a block party in Los Angeles. Steph Curry, 8 points. Better than his donuts in the first half, but getting a stat in every column, even a block. David Robinson, the Admiral, doing work, as was Julius. Everybody getting points. Kawhi with the 2. Actually, Gary Payton, only the 1 assist, but at least he got some court time, which was fantastic to see. While he hasn't been a huge role player, he was in this squad for defense. Once again, congratulations, a massive effort from the team ads Los Angeles Lakers. Let's have a look at some of the highlights of your player of the game, Wilt Chamberlain. An absolute block party. Unstoppable on the boards. So many putbacks. What a monster effort. 23 points and 20 rebounds. And we cannot go to the other stats without first checking out the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Let's have a look at the highlight reel. Some vintage MJ moments coming up. Beautiful fade back. And just not stoppable. He was on 10 points at the start of the fourth quarter, finishing like a steam train with 12 points in the final quarter. It was a fantastic show there from Michael Jordan. And last but not least, the man that got it started in the first half, getting on fire, Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba. Let's look at the Kobe highlight reel. And it's a lot of scoring. And shooting the lights out tonight was Kobe being Bryant. And very flashy work at both ends of the floor. On to the unfortunate Team Punter and the Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant really lifted in that last quarter, but just couldn't quite. It was too little, too late. Let's be honest here. 20 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block. A lot of that coming in the final quarter. 50% from the field and 4 from 5 from the 3-point line. But it just wasn't enough. Larry Legend, a quiet second half. 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Really offensively, they struggled to get going in the second half. And Magic Johnson, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. Not a great night from the field. 6 from 16. Same as Larry Bird, 7 from 15. It's unfortunate. Jerry West, serviceable. A few steals there. 14 points, but not the dominant effort that we would have expected to see from one of the top draft picks from Punter. Even scoring, though, across the board. Chuck with the 14 points as we go down. A big double-double there to Shaquille O'Neal, a couple of blocks, 10 and 12. Bill Russell. Now, we thought this was going to be a Magic versus Kobe or a Jerry versus Kobe. This was Bill Russell versus Wilt Chamberlain, and Wilt Chamberlain got his revenge in this game. Bill Russell, just the 5 points and 7 rebounds, was absolutely dominated. This is the key stat for the game. This is the big difference maker. 7 rebounds and 1 singular block. Didn't have the impact he had through the regular season. Steve Nash, good as always. Pippen a bit quiet off the bench. Kevin McHale coming up there with a couple of contributing minutes, but nothing major. Now, we should probably look at some highlights, shouldn't we? Kevin Durant, let's have a look. Let's light it up. KD was very, very good in the last quarter, but it was too little too late, and the Wilt show had already concluded. But a silky smooth, deadly from 3 today was KD. 4 from 5. All right, let's have a look at Larry Bird. A very fortunate steal there. Nice little putback. And was on fire early with his shot, but the second half a bit quieter. Magic Johnson, a rough night. Went cold at one point, and it made things difficult for the Team Punter Suns. But yes, with Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird not really combining in the same way that the Ads Big Three did, it made it a bit difficult. It definitely made it fairly difficult. And let's look into the deeper box score and look at that. Team Ads, what a night. 57 from 92. That is 62% from the field. That is an amazing stat. Team Punter, like, it's an honorable 44% from the field. It's not terrible shooting, but Team Ads, wow, that's impressive. If you look at the defensive numbers, though, wow. Defensive rebounds, 35 to 21. The O-board's pretty close. Steals are close, but look at those block numbers. 15 blocks to Team Ads to a mere 4 to the Team Punter Suns. There's the ball game right there. The shooting percentage in the block party. Congratulations, Team Ads, on a great victory. Great work from Team Punter and the Suns to sort of make a comeback after a 0-2 start in week 1 of the competition to make it through to the finals. But yes, the Los Angeles Lakers, Team Ads, are victorious. This has been an absolute blast. I cannot say how much fun this draft has been. And once again, thank you to Andrew the Punter Lewis for running the draft, for discussing all of our selections on his podcast. It should go without saying. Go and check it out. Hopefully we can do another one of these. I'm really keen to maybe go down memory lane, maybe a few scenarios that we can simulate. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the series. We had a ball. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Ads7281. You can see me every weekend on Twitch. I'm there Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays. And when we're simming NBA games, I'm there on Saturdays for Sim Saturday. It's Ads7281 on Twitch. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.